Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes of Israel. Today I'm going to deal with a video commentary share called Channeling the Jezebel Spirit. Channeling the Jezebel Spirit. Now, this is going to be a video commentary share where I put on a video, or you might hear the sound in the background and a picture up, and then I kind of go through it and give my commentary to it. Now, I didn't really want to do another video on TD Jakes because I did about two not long ago. But this one I thought was quite interesting, and I thought it is quite important to give a commentary on it because just a few months ago he was talking about how the way the modern day black woman behaves, it causes the brothers a lot of problems, and it breaks marriages up, and it causes children to be brought up in a broken home, and it brings divorce. So now it seems like he's rode it back a bit, and I suppose he's trying to appease the female congregation. And but I tell you what, let's remind us of what he said in that sermon.
This breaks all sociological orders of the culture we're living in now, because we are raising up women to be men. And you are not applauded for your femininity. You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are, and you are climbing the corporate ladder, but we are losing our families. I know you can buy your own car. I know you can buy your own house. But until you create a need that I can pour into, I have no place in your life. So stop coming home bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. Oh, y'all ain't gonna talk back to me this morning. The conversation has become, let's prove to the men how dispensable they are. And it is born out of pain because we hurt you.
Now, all of those months ago, when he did that poured in sermon, a lot of people online were talking about it. A lot of men, especially black men, were talking about it and raving about it, saying how wonderful it is. He's finally saying what needs to be said. There's going to be a turning point. Little did we know that there didn't seem to be a turning point, because he had this coming up. Plus, if you listen to this sermon, at the end of what he just said, that segment, he did give the reason why the woman behaves the way she does, because his excuse is because the black man has hurt her. Right? Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, as black people, we are hurt people anyway. But to actually say the reason why the modern day woman, which is all these Western women, not just the black ones, behave so badly, is because the black man hurt her, is ridiculous, right? That's not an excuse. The reason why the black female behaves so badly because she can get away with it. Simple as that. The system is there to support her. Right? And it weakens the black man because the black man has no power. In these Western countries, does the black man hold power? No, the black man doesn't hold power. Do we make the laws in these countries? No, we don't make the laws. So when we say to our wife, can you do this and can you do that? And I don't want you to do this and I don't want you to do that. And she says, get the hell out of my face. I'm not listening to you. Can we do anything about it? No. Right? We can't do anything about it. So this is the problem with preachers that I have with preachers, is that there is a conscious decision to suppress black relationships, and black failure in terms of relationships, in terms of marriages, is to suppress it and to pretend oh, well, the Lord is now dealing with all believers, is all believers in Christ. So the moment you say that word black, it's a problem. That word black? No. Anybody that believes in Christ, the Lord doesn't deal with race. He sees no color, right? And that's a means of suppressing the issues that black people have, the issues that we have that are causing our marriages to be destroyed, to end in divorce, to have hardship in our marriages. The reason why the black female behaves the way she does, the modern day Western minded, I should say, black female behaves the way she does, is because of the freedom, right? She has all sorts of freedom in the Western society, and there's no boundaries, and the black man has no power. Black man has no power. We don't determine the laws. We don't make the laws. We don't structure the laws in a way that prevents marriages from being destroyed, that prevents children from being in broken homes. We don't create systems that prevents this. We don't do it. You see, so the black man has no power, and she sees that he has no power, and she despises the fact that he has no power, because really she wants to be a man. You see, she wants to be us, and she sees the unique opportunity to be us. That's what's going on. You see, not because the black man has oppressed black women and black women are underneath the black man's thumb and his foot, and he's stamping on the black woman, making her deprived and making her feel sad. No, all that stuff is not happening. It's not happening. It's a lie. But pastors love pushing this nonsense because it means that they don't have to deal with the problems that black people are dealing with. Okay, so let's get back on track now. So that video that he did in terms of speaking on behalf of men, that was done a few months before the video that we're just about to see. So the video that we're just about to see is about a review of the Woman Thou Art Loose conference. So I believe it was the end of the conference that came a few months after he did that pour-in sermon. And basically he anointed his daughter to basically take over from him, right? So he's going to decrease and she's going to increase.
He says, he must increase that I might decrease. This transitional moment, this transfer moment, Woman Thou Art Loose comes to an end today, but that does not mean that there is not something next. Pastor Sarah Jakes Roberts when you stand and walk to this stage, you are walking into your destiny. Your future, your calling, your purpose, your giftings. Stand up, girl.
Sorry to intrude at such a touching moment. Tears are flying, and he's now calling up Pastor Sarah Jakes Roberts. She makes sure keep that Jake's name, Roberts, and she's now about to enter her destiny, and he must decrease so that she can increase. So we now have a female pastor that seems like is going to take over from Mr. Jakes.
Jesus said there was none like John. But the truth of the matter is God gave John his platform so that he would be smart enough to know when to pass it on. And after 30 years of ministering Woman Thou Art Loose, and 46 years of preaching the gospel. The time has come that I must decrease, that you might increase. I am so proud.
Very touching, very, very touching. I'm sure lots of people are crying as this young lady is crying. But she's not John the Baptist. Christ was foretold to come. John the Baptist was foretold that he would make the way for Christ. John the Baptist really was Christ's cousin, right? And he was foretold to make the way for Christ to come here on this earth. But we're not dealing with this situation. This is, first of all, she's a lady. There's no such thing as a female pastor. The Most High did not send a woman to preach, to make way for Christ to preach. No, this is different. There's no such thing as a female pastor. And you cannot talk about how, these days the females are very masculine, but the same thing that you're talking about is wrong, is the same thing that you're doing to further the decrease of the black male authority in his own home. What is her husband supposed to do? Now you filled her head up with all sorts of stuff about how, I must decrease so you can increase. How is she going to be a wife now in the household? She's going to be thinking, well, I'm the top pastor here. You're not no pastor. You listen to me. I tell you what to do. I'm the top pastor here. How is the husband, her husband now, going to be a man in his own home when his wife now has been told that she now is supposed to be taking over the family business, including his church? Now, brothers and sisters, I may continue it in a second part or a part 2. But for now, peace and blessings. Shalom.